Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah, everything's
Two's got one. We're going. Okay. Once again, we're live over the west side of Manhattan. We're up around 79th Street, about 5 miles north of the World Trade Center. And again, to recap the events here this morning as we are assembling them, mostly from eyewitness reports, one of our sister helicopters for Metro Traffic was flying in the vicinity here around 8:45 this morning when the pilot witnessed an airplane crash into the North Tower of the World Trade Center. That airplane was traveling from north to south, and the pilot believes that it was an ATR aircraft. That's a commuter-type airplane. It's a twin-engine prop airplane that can carry anywhere between 50 people up over 100 people for that aircraft. That airplane crashed flush into the north side of World Trade Center, of the north building of the World Trade Center, and the building proceeded to go up in flames. The top 20 floors of the building currently engulfed in smoke. Approximately 15 minutes after that occurred, we were en route to the scene, and an airplane passed over our head from south to north, and this was a Boeing 737 aircraft that crashed flush into the south side of the south building. So we have two airplanes that struck each building of the World Trade Center. The north building was struck on approximately the 80th floor. My estimation is that the south building, which is what you're looking at now, that was struck at approximately between the 50th and 60th floors. Again, initial eyewitness reports said that these first airplanes, the first one flew directly over Manhattan and right into the north face of the World Trade Center building. Meanwhile, these fires, obviously very difficult to extinguish for the fire department. I'm not even sure if they can get equipment up that high in the building. This smoke, obviously, on a beautiful, clear day in Manhattan, is visible for miles and miles around. It is also worth noting that as far as we can tell, the airspace around New York City, as far as commercial traffic goes, that airspace has been shut down. All operations at Newark International Airport, John F. Kennedy International Airport, and LaGuardia Airport, those operations they've been ground to a halt by the FAA. Also, Teterboro Airport for local commuter traffic, that has been closed down as well. So it appears as though all air traffic in the vicinity is immediately shut down. The fires continue to burn out of control in World Trade Center number 1 and World Trade Center number 2. A 737 aircraft, and you'll have to forgive me because I'm working on radio equipment to hear your questions, because obviously much of the media equipment in New York is based right here in the World Trade Center. So a lot of the local TV signals, radio signals, two-way radio, AM, FM channels, many of those signals in New York City have been knocked out by this event. But you asked about the 737 aircraft.